Are we good to continue?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yes.
All right. Years in the future, but not many. A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust.
Oh wait, let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is from a different comic.
It's the same. It's just a weird, like,
Oh.
honestly, I don't know why they had it be a separate link. But yes, he finds the I don't remember if that was the alchemizer or the other thing.
Oh, we're actually in game facts.
Act 2. Game FAQ.
Game back.
All right. That's you if you want to read that whole thing.
S-Verb Beta Walkthrough version 1.0 April 13th, 2009 by Tentacle Therapist. Table of contents, caveats and condolences, 0000, walkthrough incomplete, A000. Caveats and condolences. I'd be inclined to dispense with the trite even under less pressing circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forego the inscrutable ASCII banner, which typically heralds the striking freefall of these documents. I'll also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks, or the particular neurosis that concerns itself with the theft of this utterly mundane. I'll allow other deranged prospectors to stake claims on their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There will be no majestic prose blustering into the sails of the galleon as we embark on this voyage together, nor will there be any ham-fisted prose whipping its limbs under a bedsheet like a deranged ghost, for that matter. I won't set the stage or dim the lights. The mood, you will see, we will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you have installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now as I type and as you read. I've come to understand that we were always doomed through our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by those few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock sealing our planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I'm presently faced with the same conundrum as you, and though I speak with more experience, my outcome is far more from assured. I will play the game, as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolences, TT.
No, the fire.
Ashes on the urn.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Oh my god. Also, yo, landlock. Wait, thank you for the community sub gift. Holy shit. Alright.
The kernel divides. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion.
Who says that?
Boy.
Kratos.
What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment, you thought you heard someone say boy, as if whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It was probably just your imagination, though. You there, boy!
Look at this. To walk around, wow.
Oh.
Oh, I can play. We're actually playing the game.
All right, I might need to. I don't know how I'm gonna read the stuff that comes up. This is strange.
Do you want me? I can do this. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wait, so how do I? It says oh, click on. Oh, okay, I have to click on things.
Yeah, click on stuff.
This large platform. Good grief, what is it, boy? The alchemeter created the apple, or the tree that sprouted it, rather, right on time to save you from destruction. You're not sure if you can say the same for your neighborhood, though. You wonder what happened to your dad. Boy, open this door and walk through it. Wait, hold on. Let's see if there's anything here.
You can peek over the railing.
Oh. Getting close to the railing makes you a little nervous. It's a long way down. What's that? It looks different now. After you bit that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared and the kernel sprite underwent a transformation. Aside from the change in appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. Okay, I think we go through it. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, there's... What? Wait, hold on. I detest this. The Harlequin painting? You have the sentiment in common with John then, I suppose. Oh, the ghost clown. Do something with it. The ghost clown is called the Colonel Sprite, or rather... Oh, I can play these. Can I play these songs? While it's going? Or is it going to show up later? You can't do something with it at the moment.
They show up later.
Okay. The only thing is that you can theoretically do with it as a tier 2 prototype. It maybe IT, assuming that's still possible. Wait, here we go. Tier prototype, the sprite, or the thing you. Oh, whoops. Hold on. There's so many things to click. That man with the humorous spectacles. Admire him. Oh, Michael Sarah, your warm smile is a shining beacon in these dark times. Let's see. Shall we go downstairs or wait? I think it's downstairs. Okay, wait. Dad's place. Your dad's room is still locked. Okay. I am not fond of this smug fellow. The man, the myth, the legend. What do you have up your sleeve there, Anderson? Look at that poker face. He's not telling a soul. There's a bathroom. Your plumbing appears faulty. Man, Rose did such a piss poor job of fixing the bathroom. Oh, let's see. It would almost certainly be a mistake to try to use the toilet. You guess you could just go pee over the edge of the cliff. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. No, go back. Let's see. Oh. The bunny is not in the box. It said the bunny is not in the box. Why couldn't the bunny be in the box? Oh my god, I'm glad that they're still
bunny.
bringing back
God.
Marvel at this adventure in outer space. This movie is really bad. Not even you can defend it. You've been meaning to take this poster down, actually. Mac and me?
Yeah.
Most people say the second one was just not as great as the first, but you feel just the opposite. It was really cool and sort of gross how they hosed each other down with the slime that made people angry. TG refers to this film as nasty man broke Bukake theater. Whatever the hell that... Jesus Christ. Is that John Cusack? Yeah, you guess so, but damn, that door be covering up your man cage. Something serious. That ain't cool.
Jesus Christ.
It's his door. Explain this. Rose sure did a number on your house, but you guess she didn't manage to save your life. You guess. Little monsters. Inspect this ghastly man and his boy. Fred Savage has a punchable face, your ass. More like a talented young actor's face who would want to hang out with you if you got the chance, and also if you were not a fully grown man now. Anyway, the thought of monsters lurking in your house scares the shit out of you, which is why this movie is so awesome. But the fact that these monsters could also be your best friend is what makes it doubly awesome. Okay, let's see. Wait. Unpleasant fluid. What is this stuff? Observe. Oh, wait. Let's go to the. Oh, shit. I can probably do this. What's that? It looks different now. After you bit that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Wait. Where is it? This is the device. Okay, that's me. John, are you there? It seems you're still connected to the internet. Rose is trying to get in touch with you. You will reply in a moment once you have fully assessed your situation. This funny man text. You should ignore it. Whoops. Just looking at the cover cracks you up. What a great book. Harry Anderson is your hero, and Mike Haveney's glowing treatment of the man does him every bit of justice. You'll have to give this another read soon. This huge sewing machine. Of what use is it? The punch cards seem to contain the instructions for carving a totem of a certain shape. You guess maybe one other punch cards will produce different shapes. It bears further exploration. Let's see. Window. At least your tire swing remains unmolested. A tree without a tire swing is like a house without a surrounding neighborhood, you guess. Acquire this small Persian rug. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so bad at it. It's a towel,
I believe in you.
dummies. It'll probably come in handy for cleaning up this weird mess in your room. Not that it's a huge priority, though. Alright. Go out of the door that is not here. Oh, wait. Is there anything... Oh, right. I can go here. No. Keep moving. Believe me, you have no intention of turning your head to observe this dreadful thing. Why does a small man... Oh, wait. This harlequin is always ready to serve you with illumination, whether you're reading a book or just enjoying a nice pipe. A small dessert tray? Useless. In retrospect, it was pretty funny when your dad pied you like that and got you again by the old man. That's so creepy. What is the meaning of this rubbish? Okay, even you have to admit, this one's pretty funny. Looks so creepy. Use this to reseal that opening there. If only putting the lid back on the extruder would undo all it's done. Alas, Pandora's tube has been opened. Move this absurd edifice and exit your house, boy. This thing weighs a ton. You'd honestly be surprised that the game cursor could lift it. Or at least not without a significant expense of grist. Of all the places for Rose to drop the infernal thing, more than ever you feel. What's the word you're looking for? Of course. House trapped.
They said that. No, they didn't.
Destroy these diminutive soldiers of merriment. It hardly seems worth it to go to the bother. You doubt you could get much of them for them at a garage sale, even. Maybe a grubby palm of pennies and a kick in the nuts for the whole lot of them. Wield these instruments in combat. Any one of these things would make a fine weapon. If only your strife specimens wasn't already allocated. Oh well. Topple discerner. That would be respectable for your Nana. You just won't do it. Or not intentionally, at least. You consider that it is fortunate she's no longer around a witness to sorrow. On the other hand, you would probably benefit from her elderly wisdom now. No. So coy. So mysterious. Stow lump of soot for future use. That stuff is really dirty, and you don't want it. Besides, you have it on good authority that a significant portion of it is comprised of asbestos. way through the doors like you see in a cowboy saloon. Plunder chest. Would you like to play a game? Oh, there's
Would
so
you
many.
like to play a game? Yes.
Is this oil? You wondered what happened in here. Where's your dad? This book is too big for a young, stupid boy. Colonel Sassacres is your favorite book. Almost as favorite as Wise Guy. They're both your favorites of all time. Sampled, powdered, uncooked dessert. Back ye, miserable wench. Stay thy choking airborne particulates of temptation. Examine this artwork. It's beautiful. I can see the JPEG distortion from it. Your dad was so proud when you drew this. He hung it up immediately, and it's stayed there ever since. That was 1 week ago. Taking the bowl of goo. Wherever your dad went, he seemed to have left in a hurry. For all those absurdities you have to put up with, you sure wish you were here right now. Sniff vegetable. Doesn't smell like anything. Alright. Oh wait, is there a phone? The phone doesn't work. Open this door. This is no time for laundry. You're right. Thank you, B, for being sensible about it. Open these and rifle through them for the goods. You don't give a shit about what's in there. Probably nothing you'd be inclined to use now, right? Now, anyways. Oh, ponder lawn amusement. Your childhood nemesis, the spring-mounted pogo ride, sadly was not swallowed by the void. It will have to wait another day for its comeuppance. Fiddle with bright, sparkly things. That sounds incredibly dangerous. John sensibly disregards your awful advice.
No, it was a good idea.
Yeah, yes.
Admire this wall-mounted gadget. Through some mysterious force, your house still seems to be powered even though the wires are severed. Quite bizarre. Boy engages mangled trapeze display. Looks like your swing set is toast. You relive fond memories in a moment of sorrow. Aw. Oh. Handcuffs. Claim the dangling tree bobble. The trick handcuffs are still there, thank God. And no, you are not about to try to claim them just now. Oh, you ain't seen no JPEG artifacting distortion yet? Uh-oh. Dang.
I think that might be. No, did you go into the dad's study yet?
Oh, I did not. Let's go do that. Disregard this nonsense. Your dad uses stuff sometimes to dazzle you with his silly vaudevillain escapades. Really, you can't roll your eyes hard enough at his corny act. Did you make a custom donation notification? I have not yet. For, not for a Homestuck. But there's plans. Let's play some music. While the world's ended.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This is helping a lot to survive purgatory.
Actually, I think you can leave it and it'll continue playing.
Oh, really? You play your haunting refrain. Favorite haunted refrain. Look here. It's dark out there. Can't see anything for miles. Open this iron bolt. You don't know the combination. Seek the riches he guards below. This one offers a friendly wave, but yeah, this is really just another stupid piece of shit. see treachery in his eyes. Oh, he doesn't look so bad. This man is an imbecile. Ignore him. He's alright, and looks like he doesn't take himself too seriously, and he knows how to have a good time. You can only assume your dad hung it crooked to make it look more whimsical. Is this tobacco burning apparatus? Yuck, you have tight pipe taste in your mouth. Throw this ugly thing out the window. You will not do that intentionally. You only resort to throwing stuff out the window via the Solidex mismanagement. And it has a knife. Be alarmed by this. Rest in peace, Ledger. Oh yeah, because that's the Joker. Can't see it though.
And everyone's dead.
This is a mess, boy. You're so glad your dad wasn't watching then when you did this. He never would have let you hear the end of it. And of course you gotta do this. Inspect this merry band of performers. Cirque du Soleil was once filed a restraining order against your father. You were never so embarrassed in your life. Jesus. I think that's... You consume nut? Oh no. You
Do
would...
not.
You're not sure if this dark realm has any hospitals. I think that's it for this, right? Or is...
Okay, I forget. I have to look up. Someone in chat, is there the Easter egg in the first Flash?
The Easter egg.
Hit Control T.
Control T. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Why? The Ghost Clown. Wait. Wait. See your prototype to sprite? Wait, what is going on? I'm so confused what this is.
It's Trickster mode.
Trickster?
Yes.
Wait, I'm lot. Oh, wait. What? What did I do?
I think you borked it.
Oh.
Oh.
Do I go back? Where? Let me see. So, Control T.
Oh, it went forward a page.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I see. Okay, I think you can do it here and go to the chimney. Like, just walk up if you can.
Oh. Large. Wait. Oh no, this is part of the thing. Is this the chimney? Let's see. Where am I? Okay. Okay. So, wait. Is there anything here? Missing. I don't know if I see the end of the chimney. Let's see. Where?
Huh. I don't know. It says which can be accessed via the chimney.
Oh, maybe I go down.
Oh, maybe the inside the house chimney.
Oh, maybe. Oh. Let me see. I think I have to go on the, like, from downstairs, maybe?
I have no clue. It's just a little Easter egg thing. But yes, this is Trickster mode. Whenever you would like to go on, let me know.
Who are these people floating?
Andrew Hussey, the creator of the comic, and Trickster John.
Trickster John. Who's Trickster John?
It's John, but he has a lollipop on his head, and he has blonde hair.
Oh. What is?
Perfect.
I see. I don't. Wait. Okay, here it is. This is not safe.
What's not safe?
Shenanigans.
Oh.
Oh.
I think you can click on the chimney, maybe?
Retrieve arms from safe. Shoot safe. Open safe. You already have arms, stupid. Okay. Shoot safe. With what?
You're in Problem
Open
Sleuth's
safe.
office, which would make more sense if we read Problem Sleuth, but we're reading Homestuck, so
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah.
Okay, wait. I wonder if there was more to it. I'm gonna go back. There's a tomato. Or pumpkin. Whoa, what is this? Is the pumpkin? Holy shit. It's pumpkin-shaped graffiti. Game dev facts. All elements but the pumpkin. Drawn by Andrew Hussey in Photoshop. Imported and subsequently vectorized, organized, named, and scripted by Alexis Gangro Benjesner, who is a guy. 148 objects, 538 lines, 148 bitmaps, 9 souls, 2 pumpkins. This line of code is 16,732 characters. Make desk into fort and visit Imagination Land. Wow, so like, where can I get some of your drugs? Oh, Jesus. Unplug window, pickup window? It's a window. This is so infeasible, it hurts me. I feel so insulted. Alright, I think that's it for the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, quit all this scurrying around. For the last time, this boy's name is John. Fine, John, return to your quarters. You go back up to your bedroom, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge. Now, John, respond to your friend unit.
John, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. And not dead, I think.
I know. I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered me sooner.
Oh, man, sorry. I was looking around for my dad, and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him?
No, I'm sure he'll turn up. We have more important things to address right now.
Yeah, like, where am I?
I don't know that either, but I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading the reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world, and they seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they've identified so far.
Wow, okay. So then I guess if this is all the game is doing, then the point is for us to save the world?
Perhaps.
Then we better get moving and figure this game out.
Yes, but wait. We should retrieve your PDA. Yet again. It will help us to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it if I can replenish our grist supply somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some that we already used.
Okay.
I'll meet you out on the back balcony.
Wait, Rose, one thing.
What?
You ever even wish me a happy birthday? Hello?
I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed meager well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John.
Oh, jeez, that's silly. Anyway, thanks.
First, take the fabric item on the floor there. The towel? Why? Oh, well, you're the boss. You capture-log the towel. What now? Do as the purple text says! To the balcony! John makes his way to the balcony per your awkwardly worded request.
Wait, take that! The blue wobbly thing!
You whimsically decide to capture the totem which was used to create the apple tree earlier.
John, recycle the grist as dictated by your cohort!
John cannot do anything with the grist as of this moment. That is up to the spub player.
I see.
Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist are restored to your grist cache. Click. Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA.
John, run across the precarious platform swiftly!
John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down.
Boy, I said make haste on the narrow catwalk!
No.
John is very nervous about the idea, and the strident tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset.
Fine, proceed as your level of comfort dictates.
You cautiously walk within range of the PDA. Rose retrieves it.
Now take it!
Oh.
You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figurines into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye.
I love how he dodges it.
Just one enter command will suffice, thanks. It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster. Thank you all. Report. Most hats removed from danger. Ties next. Fedora Freak, you are in our thoughts, along with Pipe Fan 413 and his enviable collection of pipes. Good luck, Fedora Freak. Salvage as many hats as is practical. Neighboring house struck by flaming projectile. In light of fire hazard, evacuating house of all expensive garments. Pipe Fan 413, status of your health and or wardrobe? Submitting inquiry of concern over cataclysmic event. Pipe Fan 413, reply.
These boring men are uninteresting.
That's your jump time. John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative.
I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice that I can't really even hear. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Perhaps the early symptoms of an anxiety disorder like post-traumatic stress?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try, like prototyping the kernel sprite again, if possible. We should hurry. My laptop battery won't last forever.
Okay, I will go back inside.
No, don't do that! Hop off this ledge onto that car!
What? No! That sounds incredibly dangerous. Enter. Now you're just being a pest. Which turnip truck did you just tumble out of anyway? Who are you?
I just love the fact that you're, like, fighting against yourself.
Years in the future, but not many.
Oh, alright, we
An
got a new one.
unsealed tunnel welcomes hot desert air into its stagnant depths.
Okay. All he sees.
Oh.
Boy! You there, boy!
Okay. A000. An examination of the basics. Upon connecting with the client user, you, the server user, will be met with a control panel allowing you to manipulate your co-player's environment. You will find that you are allowed to deploy 4 items at no expense. 3 of these are rather large machines, and one of them as a punch card. It's quite possible that you have already deployed some of these items before reading this. If this is the case, and you have activated the machine called the Crux Shooter, such that it displays a countdown. You must proceed to section A100 of this walkthrough immediately. The life of the client user depends on it. And if your co-player has activated this device in your environment too, then yours does as well. But if not, please refrain from doing anything with the correct shooter, aside from merely deploying it. This will buy us some time to think things through properly, and to go over the basics of the game before you find your soft, easily punctured head in the jaws of the lion. As mentioned, there are 4 items to consider, each playing a role in the process, which appears to have a singular purpose to manufacture objects out of thin air. The designers of this game, judging by the language used, regard this process as a sort of alchemy. This may allude to the complexities in the production process yet to present themselves, but for now, the variety of objects you are able to create remains quite limited. The items in the question are the correct shooter, again, tread lightly with this one, the totem lathe, the alchemitter, and the pre-punched card. I will describe how these devices work in conjunction with each other, and I will use the analogy of having a key made at the hardware store to help you understand. First, deploy all of these objects in convenient proximity to each other. Be sure not to block doors or pathways with them. That couldn't be me, you know. You can always revise the dimensions of the rooms to make space for them, but I'd advise against this, or even experimenting with the function. Doing so comes at the expense of the build grist, a commodity which appears to be at a premium on the onset, and the one you'd be best advised to save for later. The correct shooter. Removing the lid signals the moment your life becomes a great whirling batshit pandemonium, somewhat resembling the chaos of an especially ethnic wedding. Somewhere, a soused uncle deliberately shatters china on the floor. Muddy livestock is decorated and then lost track of. The question of whose mule is this at times can be heard over the din. This is now your reality. But aside from that, it marks the beginning of the process I am about to describe. The countdown begins, yes. Also, an entity called the Kernel Sprite is released, but neither of these things are all that relevant to this process, to my knowledge. More on these things later. Let's see. What is relevant in this unlidded correct shooter's ability to dispense Cruxite dowels? It will dispense at least one, although I suspect it is capable of producing more, given parameters I'm not yet familiar with. In my key-making analogy, these dowels represent the uncarved pieces of metal which the hardware store employee retrieves from a drawer or a rack and sets about carving into a key. The 2 following items are needed to do the carving. The pre-punched card. It is a simple Silodex card containing an item. There is evidence to suggest the specific item it contains is variable from session to session. The card I deployed contained a blue apple. Yours may be different. It shouldn't matter, hopefully. Additionally, the card, as you may guess, is punched like one used with antique computing systems. The pattern of holes comprises data, which I believe corresponds to the instructions for creating the item the card contains. That is, pre-punch suggests there is a way to punch an unpunched card, possibly imprinting it with the data for the item it contains, though no mechanism for this has presented itself yet. Holy shit, this is a lot. But the data on the card cannot be used to create the item directly. There is a middleman. That middleman is the totem lathe. The totem lathe. This is long? Okay. This is essentially the key carving machine. It will carve into your Cruxite dowel a pattern of grooves and contours, the sort which makes the key unique. The instructions for this pattern are supplied by the punch card, which is inserted into the lathe pre-activation to configure its chisels. Once the dowel is carved, you have a totem serving as your key, which can then be used to unlock the card item through the alchemitter. But at this point, I will diverge from my key-making analogy and switch to a barcode analogy, which is not a terribly strenuous leap to make, since the concepts of a key and a barcode are essentially the same, one being a unique pattern of grooves, the other of varying black lines. The alchemitter. If you place a Cruxite dowel, carved or uncarved, on the alchemitter's small pedestal, its robotic arm will scan the contours with the laser, hence the barcode analogy. This is the machine ways of reading the data originally imprinted from the card and transforming that data into a physical object, though typically this is not done without expense, I believe. An uncarved dowel results in the creation of a perfectly generic object, which is seemingly useless green cube. It costs 2 units of build grist to make, and I do not advise you to waste resources on it. There appears to be many other varieties of grist, ostensibly used in combinations to create different sorts of items, which possibly offer some insight into the game's use of the term alchemy. But quite conveniently, there is an exception to this. Creating the item on the pre-punched card costs nothing. This is good, because creating this item turns out to be essential. Now that you know this, you can, in your own time, begin the process. Once you initiate it, naturally there is no going back, so best to be prepared. But you probably shouldn't drag your feet too long. As I mentioned earlier, this is your only means of escape. When you're ready, be prepared to follow the steps in the next section swiftly. A100, so your crux shooter is ticking. Do this to live.
Whoa, yeah. Are we robots?
No, you're fine. Am I a robot?
Okay. We hear you as robots in the Discord, but not in your stream.
Oh, okay. Unfortunate.
Yep. Anyways. In the distance, meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns so hot, not even the rain is putting it out.
This is the Rose GIF. Check status of battery.
Oh, is that is low. Your laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back on, you can think of one last resort. The small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum.
Prototype sprite with Betty Crocker box.
What? Oh man, you're going to use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea.
We have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power.
But the cake mix. Ugh, that's so dumb.
I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap lying around.
Fine, I guess.
Enter. The sprite is playing hard to get. You guess that's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that engenders mischief and pranksterism.
Do the potted vegetable instead. It looks delicious.
Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours.
Prototype sprite with Sassacre text.
Oh yes, sweet. Now we're talking.
See if you can distract it. I'll try to sneak up on it.
John, fail about in a distracting manner.
The sprite finds the distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting. Enter. Again, not even the great Colonel himself can outfox it. In narrowly missing with your attempt to create the Colonel sprite, you drop the massive tome. The entire house rattles under the astonishing girth of the book. In the other room, Nana's ashes dump onto the sprite, which is caught unaware by the dowsing.
Inspect Hag Ash incident.
You find the sacred urn toppled again. This time, you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found.
Remove crux shooter from doorway.
Oh man, where did it go?
I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you, wherever you are. We should do this quickly before my house burns down.
Wait, there's a fire?
There will be soon.
Oh jeez, so move this thing already.
It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either.
How much do you have?
0.
Oh, I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous.
I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs.
Do again as Purple would say.
You are about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle, along the lines of a spirited, hoo.
Uh-oh.
Ignore this woman's antics.
You're not even sure you saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics. But whatever it was you might have caught a glimpse of, it sure gave you the willies. You head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again.
Indulge the vice, but be card with it.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah. Here it is.
Hey bro, check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes.
Dude, I don't have the time for your nerdy raps.
Come on. Come on, this is hells of ill. Just listen.
It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was. But now I'm in some weird dimension that suburb sent me to or something. And now on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma.
Huh, for real?
Yeah, it's true. But I'll talk to you later about it.
I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this.
Man, see, I just don't think all of the rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is.
No, this will be dope. Check it.
No, I have to go. Bye.
Wait. Armageddon's getting waged on us, but I'm a getting armed and dangerous. Sending men in space for saving us. See which player's more courageous. Banner Bruce, dudes reach a truce, put the blow shoots to use and up suck it. Affleck suffice. I mean, sacrifice. What the would have suffice? Oh, fuck it. Bro, be a stained glass saint up on a cross, getting hella Christ plagiarist. Bruce, like off of that crucifix, enough of this fucking saver fuss. Restrained his ass, permaclane redux, while Buscemi remained derangerous. When a plan gone astray pays off for wasted craterus. Ashtray catering to layers of Matt McConaughey's vague remainder dust. Wait, McConaughey wasn't even in any of those meteor movies, was he? I'll have to make a rapper out, I don't know, Morgan Freeman or something being the president. It'll be called Obama Made It So That No One Gives a Shit About Black Presidents in Movies Anymore. So you gotta fill me in on what's going on, so I have something to rap about besides all your dumb shit movies.
That was great. That was bars.
That's so good.
That was hard. Half those weren't words.
Enough strange poetry from the red text.
I believe so, Q.
His first term.
You head out to the balcony to find out what Rose has in mind. She is messaging you again.
The purple text is less irrational than the red text.
I'm lifting the car up to the balcony.
Whoa, okay.
Once it is up, retrieve the game. Then I'll put it back down on the driveway.
But the door is locked.
Then break a window.
But it's my dad's car.
It's just a window, and this is sort of emergency. Otherwise, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves.
Alright.
Pickup car. Oh god. Next to oh no! Oh no!
No!
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, his face. Wait, this. I feel like I've seen this before.
Ridiculous folly. Inexcusable.
Oh my god.
You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. You double-check your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. TG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well.
What color are the words that this chum says?
Oh.
I think you...
Wait. Who?
Uh-oh. That's Dulcet, but I think her mic might not be working.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
If it's not working, we can also call it for here because it is approaching 8.
Oh my god, it's almost 8 already?
Yes.
Quick, hide the log.
Yeah, we'll hide the pester log. we
Okay.
can, we can call it here then, and then we'll do it.
Hello. Is it working?
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh.
We're going back. Hi.
Okay, sick. I'm back.
Oh, hi.
I went to investigate the explosion I heard.
Was it by chance a meteor?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or anything?
No, I'm fine. It landed pretty good ways away from my house. I went to go look at it. And it's pretty big. But Beck doesn't want me to go near it, so I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous.
Well, gosh, he's probably right.
Anyways, what have you been up to, John? Oh, did you get my package yet?
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky, bottomless pit, and then package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh no.
Well, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
But I'm okay. And my house is too, sort of, that game I was telling you about, Suburb, which I was playing with Rose, sort of transported me somewhere at the last minute. But now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad. I just lost my car, and my copy of the game in the pit, and I think I have to save the world from the apocalypse.
Ooh, well, it sounds really crazy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John. Maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it's probably you.
Wow, you think so?
Yes.
Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose to help transport her and save her from meteors and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power, and I lost the game disc. So I think I have to get TG to use his copy to save her. But that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping and stuff.
He's so silly.
Yeah. Anyways, I should talk to him about it, so BRB.
The green text was attractive. Now view the red text again.
Oh, also thank you for the follow, Audio Storyador. Welcome. Oh god, you're still going.
Oh yeah, I am. When the Phil crew zooms where the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's black, I'll eat my hat. Turns out he is, so we're all like, damn, director's got gumption, like we'll all flip our shit, he ain't shining shoes or something. It's called Fermancipation. If it's not Pres-election, it's God Ascension. And Bruce Almighty, different Bruce from the one I just mentioned.
Ah!
Can't explain to me why this ain't condescension to think I'll shit a brick. Not even he can convey the intention with his quick spun wit. Rather defray all this tension, sit on his lap while he whittles a splint and some guy eyes what he does and patronizes. I guess he's the mother of invention.
Stop rapping for a second, you horse's ass. That has something important to talk about.
What's up?
Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect her to a suburb, but I lost my copy.
Okay.
Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you could use your copy of the game to help her.
My copy? That's gonna be tough.
Why?
I lost it. It's a stupid story, and rather not talk about it, should be mad embarrassing you.
I thought you had two.
Well, yeah, one is my brother's copy.
Okay, well, get his then.
All right, but he's not gonna be happy about that.
Whatever. So you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up to speed on this.
Oh man.
What?
Nothing really. Look, all I'm saying is the girl tends to lay it on kind of thick, you know?
Ugh.
Your laptop is out of battery power. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to that backup generator.
Knit laptop cozy to shield your laptop from rain.
That would be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop. You capture log the laptop plus cozy.
Equip grimoire to stripe specimens.
That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand this better than most. You put the book down.
You recapture log your items.
You grab the knitting bag and the grimoire, in that order. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto-balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible in the root card.
Allocate knitting needles to stripe specimens.
You feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. You're so handy with those needles, you feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish. You lose the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey! Careful with all that stuff.
Knit plush cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerves.
That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. There are, however, many other specimens of the zoologically dubious you're familiar with, such as...
Consult the grimoire.
Cthulhu, foul patrician of misery. To hear his mammoth belly gurgle is to know the epoch of joy has come to an abrupt end. I like how the text is just...
Yeah.
And Rubyglith, shame-beast king of grotesquerie, writhe lord of the most beyondhood. Hearing his melodious chirps and tongue clicks causes one's bone to explode. And of course, there's Oglogoth, there we go, the deep one. Whenever he grinds his teeth, all the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for a 9,000-year span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed in servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods, which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors, an omniscient, omnipotent order of the elite few, forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest ring. And then there's this strange page containing some rather mysterious notes on summoning procedures. You've never been quite sure what these diagrams are getting at.
Take items and proceed downstairs.
You recapture log everything the way you want it to appear in the tree and head downstairs. You figure that's enough dilly-dallying, time to get a move on. You wonder if this rain will ever let up. It's driven since the month began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It no longer even knows how to assuage fire. Somewhere a zealous god threads these strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on, delaying the rays of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with the spring rain. American sports legend Charles Barkley.
Confront mother in hall.
Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for an unpleasant confront.
Oh!
Oh,
What? There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name, but he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. He'd be way too busy for that, busy being totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might nod ever so slightly. That's a cool dude way of letting you know there might just be hope for you yet, and there might just be more Homestuck if you tune in to the next stream on Twitch.tv/.
Yeah, who could this guy
missed
possibly
someone.
be?
Who is this dude?
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Well, it is 10 minutes before 8, so we'll probably call it. But yeah, I don't know how you guys feel. I like it so far. So
I also like it a lot.
I'm having fun.
Yeah,
That's so fun.
yeah, this is great. Okay.
The vocal exercises I've been doing have been are amazing. I'm not even like vocally tired or strained.
You're killing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for real.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, wait, Ubu Bear is streaming. Been great. Thank you for the read. Oh, yeah. So what we plan to do is I'm going to be uploading this onto YouTube channel. I don't really like to or I guess like my main channel I'm not gonna use for VOD, so I might just make a VOD channel. But yeah, I'll be uploading all of this so people who weren't able to tune in but are interested in the later ones can like check it out. So yeah. But yeah, let's go raid Ugu Bear. Well, all right. Well, tomorrow we're gonna be doing another stream, so I'll see you again